Deep in the forest, there's a giant crocodile villa. Walking up close, it turns out to be a quick assembly prefab house that's completely overgrown. The construction crew arrived and went straight to work without discussing the design. They started clearing out the junk. They first addressed the large python head on this place. A high-pressure water gun blasted it for years' worth of grime. The outer shell turned out not to be iron but a material that could still be saved. The roof was also in bad shape. Old furniture was piled up like a warehouse, and the atmosphere was like a basement that had been sealed underground for many years. The workers began sanding deeply. The metal layering step was quite tricky. It's like giving the old house a full set of quality polishing so that the outer shell immediately gained spirit. The bizarre wildness it had before is now gone. The old body lines that should be sharp are sharp, the ones that should be smooth are smooth. They've been redrawn. The dull posture has been patched up bit by bit and finished with a coat of spray paint. The color scheme of this house is making a comeback. Those panels that used to report the news, the giant crocodile, have now become forest landmarks. Not done yet. Along the way, the pipe room next door also got some serious attention. The vines had invaded and filled the place with clutter. They moved all the makeshift shelter cots, cleared out the old furniture, swept through the broken floor tiles, and together renovated this space, finally revealing its original base color. The floor was sanded first, then repainted evenly. You can't skip this step. Getting it right is the foundation for the final flip. The tree resin flooring was officially laid, with workers layering it carefully. The floor texture began to emerge, and the room's overall feel immediately improved. After sealing the edges, the furniture and fixtures were moved in progressively. Then the greenery was added. This brought the construction site all the way to the level of a proper finished space. After the final round of cleaning, the entire room was spotless and gleaming. You'd have a hard time connecting it to the crumbling wreck it was before. The finished result was top tier. Industrial style and residential coziness somehow coexisted without clashing. Walking in, every corner felt carefully considered. Even the shoes were color coordinated. As for this area, it should have a bathtub. The bathroom tile wall had overgrown weeds, so the main goal was a full-scale overhaul. The workers began demolishing the old walls. Having replastered and leveled the surface beforehand made all the difference. They were clearly thinking ahead. Stocks of tiles must fully cover the floor fragments first, then grind and level again before anything else. This job site, once cleaned up, finally allowed entry into the realm of true artistry. Floral water-style rose patterns were applied directly onto the bathroom walls, giving the whole bathroom the feel of a small private gallery. After the wall paint was finished, the custom cabinets and decorative shelves were also mounted, both functional and good-looking. This time they managed to get all 5 bathroom mirror hardware pieces in place at the same time. The bathtub position was the star of the show. Adjusting the overall atmosphere and then directly pairing it with curtains, the match rate kept climbing. When fine-tuning the personal touches at the end, this bathroom had already reached the level of a high-end hotel suite. The wide shots and close-ups both look stunning. The snake-shaped bathtub made the modern decor feel effortlessly elevated. It genuinely had a bit of an art gallery suite vibe. Then it was time to move to the corridor. This original prop storage room was completely flipped. The floor had to be leveled first with a concrete mixer. The dropped and uneven sections of the walls were patched up, washed clean, and then the pit and cavity areas were smoothed out. This place was finally brought back from total ruin. Switching back to renovation mode, after brushing the corridor white, the built-in storage units and baseboards were immediately installed with great precision. The layered spacing gave the whole space an instant lift. The flooring was torn up, the old surface was ground down and re-primed with a base coat. Every time you reach this step, it feels like waiting for an answer sheet to be revealed the next morning. The answer was to have all the workers draw a star pattern directly on the floor, then use a paint roller to level it out. Walking through feels like a space universe. The corridor chairs and green bookshelves are all in place. What was originally just a plain passageway can now be sat in and slowly savored. The finished result demonstrates brightness and order, with a sense of design that feels fully satisfying. Who would have thought that this spot, which previously looked like a storage corner dumped from a warehouse, would go on to become a dining area, and it doesn't feel cramped at all. The single room was half ruined from the start, heavily damaged right off the bat. The wall skin was scraped off and the surface patched up. The renovation crew operated like they were doing a deep clean for the old space. The ceramic tile system's thick layering and waterproofing were handled first. Following that, the artistic marble grain flooring was laid, Immediately a completely different look. The wall paint and varnish were fully applied right up to the ceiling. Whatever kitchen equipment arrived, the dining room's momentum kept building from this point on. The already ripened olive-colored room chairs and green potted plants arrived one after another. After one final wipe down, everything inside had reached a state where meals could be served immediately. A wide shot, the dining room wasn't just functional, it was ready for a photo shoot at any angle. Every angle looked like a home magazine spread. After the work wrap-up, the team returned to the larger snake-shaped interior. What was renovated before was just a section. This time the entire main corridor needed to be tackled. That meant smashing out the broken tiles, clearing the walls, and completely redoing everything. The white base coat was laid down, instantly opening up the interior space and making it feel transparent. Many of the surfaces were specifically chosen to complement the construction crew's stone green planted resin. Applied together, it directly created an above-water forest atmosphere. Then the bookshelves were added. Furniture and decor arrived all at once. The two-side installations with their richly patterned snake belly design finally no longer looked like raw construction materials inside an unfinished corridor. The snake-shaped sculptural star ceiling panels with their glowing layered arrangement were all installed. The visual effect was incredibly striking. Looking at it from the outside, the entire villa now resembled a metal giant crocodile head lurking at the edge of the forest, exactly